Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. So if you blinked yesterday, you might have missed quite a bit because we've got everything from record-breaking precious metals to Trump lawsuits and robots taking over the world. So let's dive right in. Starting with the macro picture, Japan's two-year bond yield just hit its highest level since 1996 at 1.245%, which tells you something about global monetary policy shifting. While over in China, President Xi is cozying up to Brazil, talking about strengthening bilateral ties. And speaking of shifting alliances, Trump just got 20-plus countries to sign his Board of Peace initiative at Davos, though the UK decided to sit that one out when it comes to Gaza. Now let's talk about the shiny stuff, because spot gold absolutely exploded to a new all-time high of $4,960 per ounce, and silver wasn't about to be left behind, rocketing past $99, which has the precious metals crowd absolutely losing their minds right now. On the crypto front, we've got some interesting moves, with Kalshi traders putting a 64% chance that Bitcoin crosses $100,000 again before June 2026. And speaking of Bitcoin, Michael Saylor casually dropped that he's thinking about buying more because apparently his current stash just isn't enough. While CZ came out with his signature bold take saying, I will make you jobless, but crypto will make you not need a job. And his advice is simple: buy and hold now, retire in a few years. The regulatory landscape is heating up too, with the SEC and CFTC announcing a joint event next Tuesday to discuss making America the crypto capital of the world. Under Trump's directive, Thailand's SEC is prepping rules for crypto ETFs and tokenized products. Kansas Senator Craig Bowser just introduced a bill for a strategic Bitcoin reserve, and the London Stock Exchange listed a Bitcoin and gold ETP, giving investors exposure to both store of value assets in one package. We're also seeing real-world adoption pick up, with more Las Vegas businesses accepting Bitcoin payments according to local news, and Eric Trump chimed in saying he's got more conviction in crypto right now than ever before, while Vivek Ramaswamy Strive is proposing a $150 million preferred stock sale to pay off debt and buy more Bitcoin. Now, for some drama, President Trump just filed a $5 billion lawsuit against JP Morgan and CEO Jamie Dimon for allegedly debanking him, which is going to be one spicy legal battle to watch. And he's also warning Europe of major retaliation if they start selling US securities. Plus, he says if the Supreme Court rules against his tariffs, they'll just do something else. Classic Trump style. On the economic data front, mortgage rates hit a 3-year low, despite Fed Chair Powell being, quote, wrong all along, according to Trump. And speaking of the Fed, the odds of BlackRock's Rick Rieder becoming the next Fed chair just hit a new all-time high, while the Fed's preferred inflation measure, core PCE, ticked up to 2.8%, and Q3 GDP came in strong at 4.4% annualized. Elon Musk was on fire with his prediction, saying AI and robots will cause an explosion in the global economy, creating abundance for all. He's planning to sell humanoid robots to the public by the end of next year, and he thinks there will eventually be more robots than people, which sounds like a sci-fi movie, but apparently that's our future. Wells Fargo CEO Charles Scharf thinks interest rates are likely headed lower. Intel reported Q4 revenue down 4% year over year at $13.7 billion, with earnings per share of 15 cents. And markets just listed USOIL, bringing oil market exposure on-chain with 24/7 trading and up to 10 times leverage. In the altcoin world, Ghost announced their privacy roadmap for 2026, aiming to be Solana's privacy layer. Sentient went live on Kraken, Bitvavo, and Gate Pikachu, that meme coin launched 5 years ago that Vitalik once traded, randomly rallied 370% in 24 hours because crypto never stops being weird. And the Dogecoin Foundation backed 21 shares Doge ETF just launched on NASDAQ. Binance founder CZ also revealed he's in talks with a dozen governments about tokenizing their assets, which could be massive for institutional adoption. So yeah, quite the 24 hours, with gold and silver going parabolic, crypto regulation accelerating, Trump making waves as usual, and Musk painting a future filled with robots. So buckle up, because if this is how we're starting the year, it's going to be one wild ride. That's your full recap for today. Make sure to follow along, and I'll catch you tomorrow with whatever madness the markets throw at us next. Have an amazing Friday.